answer B, which is they didn't understand. No one knew what to make of Dark City. They had no idea. The studio, this is not just in Spain, but in LA, they didn't know what to make of it, you know. We had very bad test screenings. The audiences didn't know what to make of it, which is why I changed the edit from the director's cut to what was released. The studio didn't know how to sell it. They did a trailer, which was I think quite a nice trailer. I liked it. It was done very creatively. It was just to music, but it didn't communicate. It communicated the visuals of the film, but it communicated nothing of the story at all. So, to me, I realised after that experience, that's the worst thing you can do with a movie. If you don't explain something of the story to the audience, why are they going to go and see the film? They're not going to go and see it because of pretty pictures, you know. So that was a real problem, I think, that people didn't understand what the story, had no idea what the story was, you know, which is why the movie didn't succeed at the box office. But then through the years it's succeeded very well because people have rediscovered it. Almost everyone who comes up to me and says they're a fan of Dark City didn't see it theatrically, they saw it on, you know, video or TV or whatever, because they just didn't even know it was around at the time, you know. So yeah, it was definitely a film that conceptually was not understood by anyone involved with the marketing of the movie, you know. But the marketing departments in Hollywood are a disaster. I mean, they're even worse now than they were then. And you know, I see them making this mistake time and time again, which is they promote movies not based on what the movies actually are. So, you know, it's a recipe for disaster. The audience is going to be disappointed if they turn up expecting one thing and they get something completely different, or they give away too much of the story. And it's another reason why the superheroes have triumphed, is because franchises and remakes and sequels, it's very easy to sell them. It takes no imagination for the marketing department to sell them, you know. I mean, you know, I come from a time when, you know, like Alien, you remember the byline of the film, "In space no one can hear you scream." You go, what a great genius. That's really creative. And you know, I've come from advertising as well, so I understand good advertising, good salesmanship, you know. No one can hear you scream, you know, which is what a cool thing. It encapsulates the entire concept of the movie in one line, one sentence, you know. That sort of stuff doesn't happen anymore. It's much easier for them to put Iron Man or Thor or whatever on the poster and people go, okay, we know what that is, you know. It's another one of those, let's go and see that, you know. So there's no imagination required in the marketing department. And the marketing department run the studios, you know. They're the ones who make all the decisions, which is, again, a real sort of, you know, de-evolution of this Hollywood studio. We're going backwards fast, you know.
Ha dicho que la opción B, que no entendían lo que era la película, los productores. Por eso, de hecho, recortaron la película y la que se estrenó no era la versión del director, no el corte del director. Él comenta que cuando se iba a vender la película hicieron un tráiler que dice que el tráiler estaba bien porque visualmente expresaba lo que era la película, pero no contaba nada de la historia. Entonces, claro, él lo que piensa es que tienes que contar algo de la historia para enganchar a la gente y que la gente vaya al cine a verla. Si la gente no sabe de qué va la película, pues no va a interesarse por ir a verla. Si además añadimos que la gente que fue a verla al cine, mucha de ella no entendió lo que estaba viendo, pues por eso la película fue mal en taquilla, ¿no? Lo bueno es que con los años esta película ha ido ganando adeptos, pero vamos, que al principio nadie entendía la película, nadie de los que la hizo, nadie del público, incluso los de marketing que hacían la película, los que hacían el marketing de la película no la entendían. Claro, ahora mismo en Hollywood, según él comenta, hay un problema con este tipo de departamentos de marketing porque están vendiendo películas para hacerlas de una manera más accesible al gran público, pero están vendiendo películas que realmente no son lo que plantean. A veces te plantean una película como una película de terror cuando realmente no es de terror, o una película de comedia como cuando realmente a lo mejor es un drama, etc. Entonces él habla de que las películas de terror están gustando muchísimo porque no hace falta imaginación a la hora de venderlas. De hecho, él le parece maravillosa el marketing que se hizo con Alien. Él habla de la línea esta que todos conocemos, ¿no? Que es en el espacio nadie puede oír tus gritos, como una película que define muy bien todo lo que hay dentro de la película en una sola línea y le parece maravilloso, y que ya no se hace ese tipo de cosas. Ahora ya se hacen postpósters en los que ves a Thor y ya sabes perfectamente lo que vas a ver y no hace falta ni frase ni nada más. Entonces esto forma parte de lo que según él es una involución del sistema de Hollywood que está afectando a la calidad de las películas ahora mismo.